Hey, hello. Sorry, there's a technical error on my side, which demands a very tough for me to enter. One moment. I need to use multiple browser to enter. Okay. Alright, sorry about that, viewers. Although I doubt many people are entering today. One moment, because horrible technical error. Okay, so let's start tonight with Iain Reid. Close this one first. Hello. Aduh, video problem. Alamak. Technical problem, bro. Aku tak ada lagi muncul lah hari ni. Okay, viewers, I very apologize. This Emmy. Sakit. Okay, so this is what I can do. I came. Thank you. So I'm trying my best here. Hi. Technical error second, bro. Hello. Okay, this is what I can do. So I'm not holding anymore. Okay, so we start with the review. So viewers who is here. So I'll say firstly we go with the review, no spoiler. Once we are done with the spoiler, so we go to the all geeking up. So please watch out for the. Does it appear? Yes, the banner down there. I'll tell you whether it's still in spoiler zone or it's not in spoiler zone. Right, so let's continue. Okay, so this book, Four by Iain Reid, is a rare book because people don't read it. And mostly because I can say it's for niche readers. Okay, you can check out the review by Emmy Hermina that I included in the link. So you can check out her reviews, which is very ambitious. When I heard her review on the last early January, I'm very intrigued of this novel. So I decided to buy this novel. I got it on sale for 20 ringgit Malaysia, which is very jealous of the price. So I read it. Okay. Hello, Abang Bali. Oh, I came. All right, so let's start. This book, it has two covers, two type of covers. Ya, jebakan terpengaruh. Okay, so this is the first cover, and this is the second cover. All right, so the one that Emmy introduced me is this one, or the one I find in Goodreads in this one mainly. But the one that I got is the first one. Okay, depends on which type of cover you have. It might frame you in your direction of what you're thinking about this book. Okay, both of them, it doesn't really matter that much. It's just a cover. Okay, so let's go. Is the genre is and the setting is the psychological thriller, which set in sort of a near future. Psychological thriller, it means that suspense thriller is so over there. It's not much of humor. So psycho here means that you enter the mind of the main character. Normally, this character is either in horrible stress or in extreme emotion, such as obsessed, love, and so on. Okay. So for the near future, it means that something that might happen in the future. It's not so futuristic. It's just something that might happen. Okay, so for those who doesn't like sci-fi, you won't be disturbed much of this near future element. Okay? In fact, it's open up for new possibilities, and don't worry, it doesn't have like nanotechnology and so on. So it's still fun. No, I wouldn't say fun. It's just mostly thriller. Okay, so let's go with the synopsis. When I start this book, the first few pages, they said that we don't get visitors, not out here, we never have. Right, so this is the cover. It's even written there on the first page, like at the book cover there. And it's written directly in the first page. So when I read it, the line, we don't get visitors, no out here, we never have, it's very, very unsettling. Okay, so let's continue. The story it starts very easy. The story starts with the headlight. The main character, he woke up and was surprised to see that someone actually came to the house. Like I mentioned just now, we don't get visitors, no out here, we never have. Okay, then the main character then called the wife and said that the wife named Henrietta, she called her Han, are you expecting someone to come here? And she said no. So of course they got more surprised by this mysterious visitor. The visitor then came out from the car, introduced himself as Terence, and then only the visitor called the main character, Junior. You see the arrangement there. Firstly, we know the main character wife named Henrietta, then the visitor, Terence, he introduced himself, then only we know the main character named Junior. So the main character, we even know it the last. It's kind of a suspense in a way. Right? So even in just introduction, he knows how to capture our attention. Right, so let's continue. So the story mainly revolves around these three main characters, Henrietta, Terence, and Junior. We just know Junior. We do not know what Junior and others included. Right? Okay, so Terence came here to explain that he actually works for the Joint Government Agency. And he came here to tell that Junior won a lottery. And this lottery is not the money lottery, it's just somewhere to go somewhere really, really far for the next few years. And when introduced, okay, yeah, you won a lottery. Right, you're going to go somewhere far. I'm not going to put a spoiler over there. And then, okay, so me and my wife and I are going to go. And then the Terence said, no, it's only you. You are going to go. And imagine this, if someone tried to come, it looks a bit suspiciously dodgy. And you were like, can I trust this guy? And so on. The Terence character is like a bit of hard sell. I mean, he's just like saying to, oh no, we come here, we are very excited, we want to do this for everybody, and you will feel happy as well, you will find this very interesting, and so on. It's kind of a hard sell. So you can't really say no to this guy. Yes, Terence really come and push you for it. Right, but then again, Terence said, okay, but it's still an early draw for the lottery. So there might be more lottery. I mean, just the early draft. So he come back more for more updates either Junior got it or not. Okay. All right, imagine this. If someone come here and tell you that you're going to go somewhere really, really far for the next few years, how will your life be? I mean, it's going to be some changes over there because your life, someone came and tell something. So in the words of the character himself is this: days into weeks, into months, a year goes by, another, we carry on. But I think about his visit every day. So his life changed. Their life changed, to be more exact. And it changed pretty drastically because on the first night when this happened, even the wife told him, I want you to go and sleep at the spare room, at the guest room. Don't sleep with me tonight. So because we be dodgy about you. Okay, why? What's wrong, honey? No, I just doesn't feel well. I don't want you to caught my sickness. Just sleep over there. Don't disturb me for today. So, and guys, the main character, Junior, was like, okay, whatever. So when he go to his room, to the guest room, he heard a lock. Pop. Things are even more unsettling. I mean, the wife locked the room, her room. Okay, so the next few days of his life with this new revelation, he felt a bit like there's a strain in their relationship. Okay, so then we try to go on and continue. So the story is very suspenseful. I try to my best not to spoil too much because this is a thriller. All right, should you read this novel? Well, I'll say yes, because this is why I like about 4. Okay, give you 11 points over here. The first one, what I think about this novel is very easy to read. The sentence is short and precise, most of it. So you can read it without feeling like, hey, sometimes when you read, the sentence kind of get in your way. So no, not for this one. The sentence is very easy for you to read. It's short. As you can see, I have put it over here, few sentences over there. We don't get visitors, not out here. We never have. The sentences are very short and precise. And as this one as well, this turns into weeks, into months, a year goes by, and then we carry on. But I think about his visit every day. The sentence is very short. So you can read this book quite easily without getting yourself distracted, right? So the first one, I said what I like about 4 is very easy to read. In fact, it's so easy to read. Some people manage to finish it just within 1 or 2 sittings, around 4 to 5 hours. That's if you are a speed reader. Me personally, it took me around 4 months, 4 weeks to finish it. And is me trying to go very, very fast. I'm a slow reader. Okay, then the second thing what I like is the main character, the story is being told from the main character point of view. So we have a very limited view. We cannot see what happens on other sides. So it's not on omniscience point of view. So since it has a very restricted point of view, so then we, as a viewers, it kept us locked in the suspense and it heightened the suspense even more. So that's the thriller. Okay. The third thing what I like about 4 is it has no quotation mark for the main character. I find this to be something weird at first, as I was thinking that, hey, maybe we didn't learn how to write a novel properly. I didn't learn English properly. You can write down in that way. I find this to be very peculiar. But as the story goes on, this is a very story-driven, and to be more in fact, it's dialogue-heavy taste. Okay, there's a lot of dialogues and a lot of speakings here and there. So with the help of no quotation mark for the main character, it helps me to know who is speaking. I won't get lost so much. So in a way, the peculiarity helps me to like this novel even more. All right. And of course, then the reason number 4, the sense of dread, the suspense are real. Seriously, this story really keep you on the toes. You were like, oh, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? It's very unsettling. if you like that kind of story. Yes, I'll talk about it even more later on. Okay, so let's continue. The reason number 5 why I like it, I think it's a fair mystery game. All right, the thing is, if you read a mystery book or mystery novel and so on, a good mystery novel will give you all the clues, and you as a reader, you can actually know what's coming. You can guess it before the big plot twist or the big reveal happen. And this book is a fair game. Everything is there. It's whether you're going to realize it or not. And as I mentioned this now, because it's a fair mystery game, it invites multiple readings. Okay, so once you finish the books, you might say, hey, what did I miss? In fact, the moment I finished reading the book, I quickly turn back to the first page and have a look. okay, is that what really happened? I compare them back. Oh, this is said, and the big reveal. Oh, like I really dug into the book. I shuffle here and there. I finished this book in 1 week, last Friday, and I really shuffling around this book for the whole week. Just what did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, the clues are here, the clues are there. How did I miss that? And so on. And since I said this now, it's a fair mystery game. Most people, you can see the plot twist that's coming, but as I go around the internet, I look through, most people, they don't see the plot twist coming. All right, so it's not that easy mystery game here. It's still fun for you to see it. Okay, just like I mentioned, since it's a mystery game and there's a plot twist, the author did something smart here. Okay, I did not find this in any other novels. The author told us, and he put it for another twist. Say that, okay, fine, you don't trust me. You think I'm just playing this for game. You think I'm just kidding you. Okay, let me do it again one more time. But this time, when when this happened at the nearly at the end of it, when he do it again, you were like, oh, okay, now I see what really happened. And you can reread it back, and you can see the game is there. So it's fun. So it's rarely happen when the author say like, okay, let me do it again in front of you, see whether you can spot it, and you can spot it there. And when you going through to the last chapter, I mean, when the author taught us, it's like, oh, what an idiot I was. You can see everything. And you cannot do anything at the moment. You were like, oh damn, oh shit. It's really, really good. Okay. And number 9, why I like it, because I think since this book is about relationship as well between the Terence, between the junior, the main character, and his wife. So it includes some relationship advice over there, which I think is very beneficial for me as a newlywed with my wife. Okay. And once you finish the book, the sense of mystery is still there. Okay. It depends on some of you. I've because this book, when it ends, it doesn't really ends. It doesn't tell you everything. Just there's some small thing he doesn't explain it there. It just is there and ends. Okay. It's not like Inception. if you watch Inception movies, where it ends in a very cliffhanger, you do not know whether whether the main character make it or not. This one, there's just sense of mystery. Doesn't really solve. It's over there. And I've known people who like this style of story. They say that, they like to have the lingering sense of mystery. For some other people, they were like, no, they want everything to be solved. They want everything to be known. If you are this type of person, well, you can Google. Like me, I finish it for 1 week. I spent for one whole week Googling around, looking around, digging into the book. What clue did I miss here and there? I want to know that mystery and so on. All right. So even if you're that type of person, there's a good discussion online. So you can join in the gang. Okay. I did as well. So if you want to know what happened next, so we go to the spoiler section after this. Okay, and that sense of mystery that is still there, lingering around me, and make me wonder about this novel more and more and more. I was like, oh, I just cannot get it out from my head. Okay, so here, bonus, why I like Fo, is if you like this movie, if you ever watch it, it's called Ex Machina, then you will like Fo. Or if you like Fo, you might like this movie as well, Ex Machina, because the story is kind of similar. Okay, they are in closed space. There's 3 main characters, and it's a psychological thriller. So they are very similar. You have the feeling of dreading, or what's going to happen and what's going to happen. Whenever I talk to my friend, hey, have you watched Ex Machina? They'll be like all geeked out, or they say, oh yeah, I watched that movie. So if you like Ex Machina, give this book a go. Okay, Four by Iain Reid. Okay, now here comes to the hard part. Can I really recommend this novel for you? Oh god, this is tough. Yes, if you go to Goodreads, it's around 3.7 or 3. I think it's around 3.7 or 3.65. It's not 4. Normally, I only read books as above 4. Maybe it's only for niche readers and for those who like this dreaded psychological feelings and you can't do anything. Okay, and you just have to go through. It's the mind game is a bit too much, and it caused me a headache for the few days. I just like feel I try my best not to be moody for the rest of the day. This is really there. It's really dreading. Iain Reid is a magnificent author that makes you feel very dread, and the sentences are easy to read. It's good if you like psychological thriller. Give it a go. Okay, but can I recommend this to the audience below 18? That's a bit tough because there's some adult questions over there as well, and adult scene as well. Just a little bit, not much. But I have a tough time recommending this for them. But if you're an adult, you like psychological thriller, you like a mind game, you like someone to mess around with you like a fair mystery game to see the plot twist or not, then in read for give it a go. 2 thumbs up. Highly recommended if you're into that genre. If you don't like to feel all dreaded, then skip it. This is there, the feelings are there. Okay, so I'm done with my review. Should you read this first or should you read the first book of his, which is I'm Thinking of Ending Things? The strange things is some people say I'm Thinking of Ending Things is better. Some people said that. Some people who said that when they read 4, they were like, "Oh, he did it again." And that's from my review, from my understanding of review, because I haven't read yet. I'm Thinking of Ending Things. But I'm Thinking of Ending Things, if I'm not mistaken, has a lower Goodreads points to 4. So if you read I'm Thinking of Ending Things, give this a go. Right? If you like I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Will I read I'm Thinking of Ending Things soon? Maybe not. I'm still not over this dreading feelings I got from 4. So I don't want to get myself in a mess so soon. All right. Okay. So that's enough for the review. Okay. So now, if you are still here, audience, I'll go to the spoiler section. Okay. So now, time to geek out. Geek out time. Spoiler ahead. Okay, viewers who haven't read, readers, viewers who haven't read this book yet, please stop here. Okay, that's a final warning. I'm going ahead. If you are still here, do you know the guy is a replacement? From the very get-go, he is a replacement. That's crazy. Oh man. From the very get-go, it says here, they start with the light. 2 headlights. I wake the sight of them. Damn, he's still a robot at the time. Okay, I'm still not over it. Still not over his surprises. Okay. Try not to be too geek out. I did not see that part coming. I did not know that he's a replacement. And the way that they play the red herring, they keep on telling us that you're going to space and we're going to do this for Han. Going to do this for the Henrietta. At that moment, I was thinking that, oh, we are doing this for her sake. But apparently, he is checking out on us. Terrence is checking out on us. And I hate it. I did not realize that. It's they play the misdirection very, very well. I could not say that during the review section because I don't want people to know this misdirection. And the bug. Okay, we need to talk about the bug. The bug, the beetle to be more exact. Why is it there? That's the sense of mystery that is still lingering. Well, some said the bug is still there. The bug just newly came after the main character has gone. So it is not being programmed. Okay, the main character did not manage to mention about the bug to the guy, or maybe just Terence did not interview the hero. I think it's more like that because Terence does not get bothered by the beetle. Or maybe Terence is a replacement as well. That might make sense. Because the one thing that actually happened is because the main character asked Terence that he said that he want to ask the important question. He said that, do you hear the scratchy noise at night? Which is the bug. And Terence said no. Yeah, I just realized that. Can Terence be a replacement as well? Sorry about that. And that's where the story goes. Terence, in fact, is very intrusive. He just like attack the main character. Hey, what are you doing? He just does thing. That's yeah, very intrusive. He doesn't care about the main character feeling too much. So he knows from the very get go that Junior is the robot, is the replacement. If you watch AI, yeah, I forgot to mention that in front just now. If you watch artificial intelligence, old Stephen Spielberg movie, so it's there. They have that feelings because in the artificial intelligence in the AI by Stephen Spielberg, the robot is programmed so that he will love the main character. He will love the family. So in this case, the replacement is programmed to love Henrietta, and that's crazy as well. What can I say? Oh man, sorry man, but my PC is not that bad. And the way they play it out is very good. The red herring and everything. I would love to talk more, but I wish there are more people that I can talk to. I just need to talk to the people about this book. And Henrietta, she okay. The first page, the first night. The moment that the Terence left, she asked him to sleep at the room. That's a very big sign. It's not him. It's a sign. It's over there as well. She locked the door because she felt uncomfortable to sleep the first night with the robot. And only after a few weeks, I think 2 weeks, and she felt comfortable with the robot, with the replacement, then only she decided to sleep with him together in the bedroom. And even during the scene when they did it, he did not directly did it to her. That's a clue, okay? That's a very rare clue that I got from a novel during that scene. And even when the real Junior came, he said, "Did you do this with him?" She did not answer things back. She began to like him. That's one thing. And why does she like him? Because the replacement really care about her. So if you are into relationship, just care about your partner. As the end of the book, where the second plot twist came, the new replacement really care about the main character, the real main character. So if you're into relationship, you just need to care about your partner. And the beetle, yeah, the beetle. We can go on and more about the beetle. Some say it's a surveillance, some say it's a bug, some say I just think they did not program it. But my main concern is it a lazy writing? Because firstly, Hen, when she saw the bug, she was like, throw it away, throw it away. And by the end of it, she just like, I don't care anymore. Then she did mention over there that you got used to it. But Terence, when did he get used to the bug? Is it during his first visit, or is he a replacement as well that he doesn't care about the bug? We do not know about that part. That's the sense of mystery that is still there, and it's bugging me. Yeah, it's very unfair. I like things to be everything explained. And that's one thing that we were left unknown. And what else to say? Why did Terence want to interview the main character, the Junior, from behind? I mean, Junior is facing the wall and he just observes things behind the wall. Maybe because of the device. I think he even put the something at the neck after. I think he put it after that, I guess. Or maybe he can see some sensor behind him at that time to see his reaction, to see whether he's lying or not. I'm not sure. But that's the sense of mystery. It's there. And when he gave the medicine for him to eat, to slow him down, yeah. And yeah, Henrietta doesn't mind about Terence. She was like, "Oh, don't mind him, don't mind him." The clues are there. She knows Terence from the very get go. Which is the hero doesn't know. Okay, we kind of know. She might know him. They might know each other, but how do they know each other? And that's what kept us going. And the red herring that Terence is the replacement, that's a good one, at least for me. I mean, I was like, come on, main character, hero, you should know from the very get go. Terence is the replacement. Come on, come on, come on. So when the main character realized that, I was like, stupid, you should have realized that long time ago. Just to turn out to be, oh, we are both wrong. Ouch. That's tough. Yeah. There's a lot to geek out. A lot to geek out. Oh yes, during the flossing scene, the bleeding scene. Ouch. That's one part which is very similar to the Ex Machina that I recommend. I do not know why that scene need to be there, but it's there. And I guess that's normal for people when they are under stress to do something weird, hurting themselves a little bit that makes them feel good for whatever. It's there. It's unsettling. It's here in this story and there in Ex Machina as well. That's why I say they are familiar. They are similar. And what else can we say? Will Henrietta came back? Will Henrietta come back? We do not know. She just leave the notes there, and that's then the sense of mystery left for us. And yeah, Henrietta even asked things like, "What's the meaning of marriage over there?" That's a clue that he is not the real person. He is the replacement. It's not fair. Gosh, all the clues are there. So whether you realize it or not. Okay, I think that's enough for me geeking out. All right, viewers who actually read this novel, drop your comment down below and we discuss things further. Please do. I'm lonely. All right, okay, that's all. Thank you for listening and sorry for the bugginess just now. Yeah, bye. Thank you for watching. Please comment, share, and subscribe.